The experiment has given me a really useful insight into kind of young people my age in other areas of the UK. I think in London you kind of get caught up in the London life and its city life, and there's always something going on.
I hadn't considered before the experiment if the media habits were representative of the general population. I think it made me realise that they probably aren't representative.
I think I did take it for granted that I do represent a regular media user, just because on the Insight team we're often researching about consumers in general. You don't really think about yourself as a media consumer, but thinking about how much TV you watch and how much you look at your phone, it sort of makes you think more about how you use it as well as other people.
I was quite surprised to see that people my age had read newspapers more than I did.
It does shock me that media planners read such a small number of titles.
I would say I was quite surprised by the fact that young media planners spend less time reading newspaper titles. So I expected this to be the other way round.
I guess you would expect us to read more, considering our occupation. You think we might read a wider variety.
I think we should stop being so city-centric and thinking that London's the hub of the UK, because there's so much more out there.
Bringing into it people who work in media versus not work in media brings a really nice touch to it, I guess, because we're planning for people who we think are like us, but they might not necessarily be like us. We might be a section of our own that actually behave in a different way that we've not really thought about.
I think as a media planner it's important to always bear in mind that you're not representative of the nation as a whole, but I think sometimes we can all be a bit guilty of that. I behave this way, therefore everyone else must do that, and I think it's important to realise that that's just a sample of one.